Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. You know it's your boy Anime King, and today I'm gonna be giving you part 18 of What If Naruto Was Madara's Grandson. Get this 1 to 300 likes to get part 19 as soon as possible. Comment down below, turn on that bell notification to stay posted, and let's get straight into it. Start the intro. Naruto and his team had successfully passed the tuning exam after getting all the scrolls, and they met up with Kakashi and Iruka. So you guys can switch across because I'm gonna be creating a playlist for you guys to check out all the other episodes. So yeah, let's get straight in this part. The remaining 4 days has passed. Everyone who made it through the forest of death gathered in the central tower. As Naruto looked around, he spotted those who managed to pass the second stage. Aside from his team, the other rookie team 8 and team 10 has managed to pass, and team 9. Also, Kabuto team also made it. Gaara team has passed as well, and one team from the sound, but no one from the cloud or the stone has made it. Ko decided to speak up and congratulate everyone who has passed the second exam. Now, all of you listen carefully to the Hokage will be explaining the third test. He then went on to tell them and congratulate them and tell them that the reason why he created this test all other countries could join, it is not for war, it is for the countries to come together and build a strong bond to get rid of the war out of all the countries. After the third Hokage finished giving his speech, he stepped back and let one of the other higher class ninjas, who is the proctor for the third exam, speak. The man then introduced himself and told everyone that he is a proctor for this exam. Unfortunately, it seems that the first and the second exam were too easy and we have too many candidates, so we will be now holding the preliminary matches. Shikamaru muttered to himself before speaking louder. What the hell? The preliminaries? He asked. The proctor coughed before responding because the first and second test was too easy and there are too many of you guys. So yeah, there are too many of you guys for this third test. So the tuning exam state that we must thin out some of you guys. As the Hokage just explained, there are many visitors for this exam and the time is limited. So too many participants cannot be accommodated. So those that wish to withdraw, you may step forward and do so. Also, this is an individual test from now on. So if you quit, your team will not be kicked out. Excuse me, Proctor, I must give up, Kabuto said as he raised his right hand in the air. My chakra is low and I lost hearing in my left ear, so I'm afraid I cannot fight. The Proctor coughed. You are Yakabi Kabuto, correct? He looked over his paper and he nodded at Kabuto. Indeed you are. What a bad luck you have. Alright, you can go ahead and leave. When Kabuto left, he asked for others, but no one else said anything. Alright, everyone else on the balcony, the electronic board will show your name in a random fashion and then you will fight. Naruto followed his teammates with Kakashi on the balcony. He looked at Kabuto. He was a liar and a good one, Naruto thought. However, he couldn't hide anything from me. Kabuto was no mere genin. He was more like a well-trained spy. Most likely he was sent by Orochimaru, since he showed a very unhealthy interest in Sasuke. Naruto's thought was cut off when the proctor began to speak again. The rules for this battle are simple. There are no rules. It will continue until one of you die out or declare defeat. If you don't wish to kill, quickly acknowledge your defeat. When the winner has been established, I will jump in and stop the fight. If you continue to harm your opponent after the fight has been declared, you may find yourself in the hospital, the proctor said as he smiled at the group of Genins. And the thing that may decide your future is, he pointed to a big black screen. This screen will select 2 contestants to fight. Now, let's begin. When the board started up and started to pick the random fighters, Naruto then said, Karasu. And then someone replied, yes master, I understand what to do. We reached electronic board without showing our presence or alarming anyone, and send an electric pulse in it to confuse it. All of them wait, and lots of them were very anxious to see when their names gonna be picked. But the board kept on slashing through names and names for a long while, and then a loud beep signaling the 2 first names. The first match was Shino versus Yoroi. He was one of the members of Kabuto's team. The 2 Genins end up going down into the fighting arena, facing everyone. The proctor stood there, then he said begin, and used the body flicker jutsu to get out of there. Shino stood one place. Yoroi rushed at him. His move was to grab Shino, because to him, those are all rookies. He grabbed Shino, he was successful. You're mine, kid. My chakra draining ability will finish you off quickly. How curious that you will use such a technique on me, Shino said calmly. Shino then grabbed him with both hands, and a swarm of insects rushed out of his sleeves. They lashed on and immobilized Yoroi. Yoroi tried to disengage from Shino as his chakra sucking technique shut down. As more and more insects crawled out from Shino's clothes and went over Yoroi. Soon Yoroi stopped struggling and Shino recalled back all of his insects. Yoroi was on the ground, completely passed out, and the medical ninja rushed him to the hospital as the proctor declared Shino as the winner. Naruto then scoffed and said, idiot. Sakura looked at him and asked him, what do you mean, Naruto? Sakura suddenly came back from her depression because she was so depressed when Naruto told her about Sasuke and that he will never be with her because he doesn't like girls like her with flat chested. Close combat with someone like Shino is very foolish of him, Naruto said. Their bugs are known to suck your chakra, and even a few seconds are enough to lose a large amount of chakra. Shino's opponent chose the wrong way to attack him. You don't drain someone like Shino, he does that to you, Naruto explained. The next fight is Temari versus Akamaru Kiba. Kiba turned and looked at Akamaru and said, Akamaru, it looks like we're up. He then jumped over the rails and dropped right into the arena with Akamaru on his shoulders. Temari shook her head and glided down at the opposite balcony. The proctor then raised his hands and dropped it quickly and said begin. Kiba immediately launched at the girl, swiping at her, but she easily blocked it. Kiba smiled and jumped back, and then he stared at Akamaru. You ready, Akamaru? He said. Art of beast mimicry. His teeth and his nail lengthened, and his appearance became more animalistic. Temari pulled out her giant fan and opened it. I will beat you without moving from this spot, boy, she bragged. Kiba just smiled and looked at her. Don't get your hopes up, before he rushed towards her again, full speed. She blocked Kiba with her fan, and then Akamaru jumped over to attack her, but she simply kicked him away. Kiba turned and looked at Akamaru with his wide eyes as Akamaru slammed and bounced on the floor. He turned back to Temari. You bitch! He ran over to Akamaru to make sure that he was alright. But that was a big mistake, turning his back against the opponent. Temari just let out her fan fully. Just as Kiba bent to take up Akamaru, she swung it very hard, creating a huge wind effect that picked up the both of them and slammed them right into the wall. With a pitiful whine, they both fell on the ground unconscious. The proctor walked to her and said, "The winner is Temari." As Temari walked up to the steps to return to her team, the medical ninja hurried up and ran to Kiba and Akamaru's aid. Naruto then used his telepathic link to Karu-san. "Yes, master," she said. You will soon know who she is." Naruto then said, "The next fight, make it Sakura and Ino, okay?" "Yes, master, I will." On the blackboard, Sakura and Ino name was the next match. Naruto frowned when the match started because it was a shouting match at first, no fighting, and then a little bit of brawling. Naruto thought that it would be more entertaining, but after a bit, it was just a double knockout. He shook his head in disappointment as Kakashi and Ino Sensei took both of them to up the balcony. That was the most pathetic match I ever seen, Naruto thought. The board started to flash again. The next match will be Naruto versus. But I'm gonna end it right here, guys. Sorry for this one being so short, but there's a lot of things I'm going through right now and dealing with, so I cannot really make a lot of what if. So just give me some time. I will make about 2 tomorrow for you guys to enjoy. So yeah, sorry for this one being so short, but I'm out for now, guys. Peace.